Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more Krumit's Tale with Muldorf, the newly released necromantically themed hero. We're not doing a whole lot of necromancy because sadly I have not yet been offered my favorite strategy, which is to buff minions' attack and have them be hard-hitting trucks. But who knows, maybe it'll happen in the future. Okay, so here we have some interesting stuff. I got blood money. I could just use it to get, like, one of these weapons. And on top of that, I've got pickle juice coming down the lane, so I could potentially just heal up from using this blood money. The question is, who am I actually killing with a weapon that I pick up? Because this is 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, which will kill a globber, but globbers are immune to weapons. These guys have 8. If I were to pick this up and attack this guy, I cannot take a hit without taking 4 damage. So it's a little bit of a problem. You kind of have to be careful. If I just pick it up and use it 3 times, I'm in a little bit of trouble. You know what I think I'm going to do? Actually, I guess I should just abuse my chill stamp. We will... it's awkward, because the globber's second thing doesn't actually damage. It's to shield and poison. So you can run away. Okay, we'll do something a bit weird. I'm going to pick up this blood money. I'll pay 2 health to get 2 gold, or 1 gold, and I'm going to buy pickle juice with that gold. So my thinking is now I'm going to fight this globber. I'm going to hit it. It's going to be frozen. And I'm going to flee now to cancel out this armor that it's getting. Now I'm going to drink pickle juice to not take poison damage. And we'll take a 3rd damage and kill it. So I began this whole enterprise with 8 health, including some blood money. Now I'm at 7 health, so I think I'm in pretty good shape with that, right? Let's try this again. So I fight the globber, I take 2. What if I just hit it? It ends up being the same, doesn't it? I think I'm actually maybe making a logical mistake, because if I have the pickle juice in my inventory, I can just drink the pickle juice now, hit him, still take this 1 damage like I did when I fled. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't actually have to flee. So now I'm at full health. Haha! Okay. So... I need to buy one of these weapons, right? Yes, I would like to buy one of these weapons. I'd like to buy this one. Main issue is yeah, that's fine. Also, I'll use the blood money for an extra gold. I'll buy this Reaper's Razor. Now, the main issue is that I'm going to die now. But I'll just drink a swig of pickle juice. We will hit you, take 4 damage, and we'll just kill you. It's important to do the killing blow with this weapon so I gain the +1 maximum health. That's why I didn't attack it first. Now, these guys are a little bit harder because they do that armor and then they hit for 6. So, if I were to, like, attack it for 2, and then it would go up by 4, that would mean its health would be 14. They're going to be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to have to think about how to get rid of them later on. For now, let's just ignore them. We can do that. And these peasants are amazing. I actually heal from killing them because I take 1 damage... Then they're frozen. Oh, there's my Adjudicator. My Adjudicator thing just kicked in because I took 15 damage and I only took 1 damage, but then I heal with my pickle juice and a tombstone for an extra. So notice I'm always trying to use the pickle juice rather than the tombstone because I want to make sure I don't waste the extra durability that it gains whenever I kill a monster. So I'm going to use blood money because I'm about to pitch a tombstone and I might as well get the full value of the healing. And I guess I'll use blood money again, because I have to eat another tombstone. And now I guess I should buy this. This is actually pretty good. It's piercing, so that's perfect. I can kill these guys with it. Okay, I am 1 damage off killing it. So I could deal with that by also using this weapon, which is a bit wasteful. Or I could use this 1 weapon twice. I think using the other one's better, because I only have 1 piercing weapon in my deck. Oops, I wasted the life gain. Okay, so we're going to have to... So you can see blood money, when you combo it with pickle juice and Muldorf's natural thing is insane. Like, I'm using this because I don't even care about the gold. I just want to be able to use my pickle juice and eat through these tombstones. Okay, so now... I think I'm just going to do this again. Because I need to use up that weapon. Oh, did I waste my lifesteal again? Oops. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I was focused on the piercing aspect. I forgot about the life gain. Okay, let's do this again. Okay. Um, this thing, I could use that. I would use it basically just as a meat shield with its massive 8 health, but I don't actually need to right now because with all of my money and constant healing, I can just deal with all the situation that's going on. Now, I can obviously kill this guy with my piercing weapon. The main issue is that I'm concerned that one of these 5 enemies up here is another one of those big armor dudes. So let's just eat some pickle juice and eat some tombstones and see what's coming down the pike. Okay. So what happens if I just fight this thing? It's going to take 3 hits to kill it. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I can actually now, with my base attack of 3, thanks to the Judicator stamp, and my chill stamp, not even have to worry about it. Because I take 4 damage, but then I heal 2 with pickle juice, and then another 2 for the tombstone, so I can kill those guys bare naked without a net loss. So unfortunately, the way this run came out, it's not showing off too much of the necromantic aspect of this character, but you know, you are seeing some cool stuff with the blood money, the tombstones, and the pickle juice. So it just goes to show this is a pretty nifty character. Like, you look at it your first time and think, oh, this is a character that, like, summons minions. And yes, he does, and I've had runs where, like, my minions came up to 20 damage and did crazy stuff. But then there's other times where you're doing, you know, this kind of nonsense. Okay, so we have another little robot. I have to decide how I'm going to use my last inventory spot. I think Wagu's hand is probably just better than a swamp golem at this point. So I take 4 damage for killing one of these, because the chill stamp blocks their middle 4 damage, which is kind of a big deal, as you're seeing. And then I heal for 4, because I drink pickle juice, and I devour their tombstone. Okay, well, we're out of inventory space, so now it's time to start pitching things. I mean, I guess we'll just get that, because I can pitch it for 1 gold or take it for 3, so even though I don't need the gold, we'll do that. And it looks like there were no more of those big robots. It was just a peasant. So I didn't even need Wagu's hand. I guess what I really should have done at some point is summoned a skeleton that could have gotten an extra 3 gems for that, but now I don't have the... Or extra 5 gems, but I don't have the space for that anymore. So this is a bit weird because with the Judicator attack bonus and the chill stamp and the natural healing that Muldorf has, thanks to this recurring healing I had, I just beat everything up with my bare hands, basically. So maybe not the most necromantic display of all time, but you can see how he can be a strong character in some interesting ways. Gosh, these bonuses have sucked. I don't like this thing very much because I don't like taking that many minions, and it's one of those things where you get a block that's equal to 2 times the number of minions that have perished, but you have to wait 6 rounds to use it, and I'm just not a fan of that. I'm still not a fan of this thing. This thing's whatever. Crap. I guess we'll just take those armaments and not be that happy about it. Okay. Interesting stuff going on here. Very, very interesting. So Poet can be good. That's the one that doubles an ability if you pick it up from the bottom row. Getting 2 lifelinks can be good. Getting 2 Devours, although I haven't actually even used this once yet, that can be very good. If you wait until this costs 1, you can get 2 Swamp Golems, that can be really good. So that has some use. Boy, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. So Vampire, it's kind of odd that this is here. It says discarding tiles no longer restores health, and I don't know if that applies to tombstones or not. I know that one of the later New Game Pluses says discarding a tile now heals only for 1 instead of 2. So I was like, oh, if I play as Muldorf, then it doesn't do anything. But then that discarding tile language applied to tombstones. So I was like, okay, well, that still is in effect. But then if the Vampire stamp prevents you from healing from tombstones, then what is even the point? This is just strictly worse. So I don't really understand this. I guess I could take it for science. Martial Artist is interesting. I do have a lot of weapons, so it would seem to be counterproductive. But, you know, you don't always get to have a weapon. And then with that, I would start with a base attack of 3. Judicator would make it a 4. It's very, very tempting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this for science. I don't think I need all that healing, but I want to know if the language in this game is inconsistent. Because sometimes when it says discarding tiles, it applies to tombstones and sometimes not. So we'll see if that does. Or in that case, it would be very weird if it applied to tombstones. So I want to see if the language is inconsistent. Okay, this one always looks cool. It has such a cool graphic. Unfortunately, it's not that great. So you deal 2 piercing damage to all the enemies in a column, and it recharges after a minion dies. It's the recharge that's the problem. If it recharged after an enemy died, maybe. But minion dies, I'm not going to be getting that many minions. This one deals 4 damage to an enemy every time you summon a minion. It's tough to do because that costs, 3 health each time. So it's a bit of a tall order. I could get another one of these garbage golems just to increase my odds of getting them, and then this is a decent weapon as well. I could just get that because I have the Warmonger stamp, which adds 1 to my non-range weapons, so that could be good to have. So we'll do that. I do need to delete something. Hopefully I've got some kind of chaff in here. You know what? I think it's just time to admit that this harvest thing I'm never going to use, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Between my pickle juice and the soul link and this lifesteal dagger, I don't think I need... Oh, and this devour and this Reaper's Razor to increase my maximum health. I don't think I need to, worry about... Wait, what was the thing I just deleted? Oh god, my brain went blank. I deleted something, I forgot it was. Anyway, whatever it was, I don't think I need it anymore. So, okay. Let's move on from that embarrassment. So, here, gotta be very careful. This is a very tough combination like we talked about before. These guys give taunt in their row, or they have taunt in their row, and then these guys prevent weapons from being used if they're anywhere on the board. So if one of these gets taunt protected by one of these, and you're a weapons user like me, you can get in a whole lot of trouble. Also watch out for these druids. They give +3 armor to an enemy in the column that they spawn in. Now, the cool thing about Muldorf is you have a lot of control over when enemies spawn, because when you kill something, it doesn't go away automatically. You kind of get to choose when you pop that tombstone to make an enemy come down. You just have to be aware. So all in all, a bit of a tough level coming up here. Okay, we got a little bit lucky. This guy, or it's actually a woman, if the town guard had been down here, I wouldn't have been able to attack it, and I also wouldn't have been able to use weapons. And that would have just, I might have just been completely screwed. Like, if this town guard was down here, I could have just lost the game right now, because these guys are not easy to kill. They hit very hard, and they have 12 health. So you have to get some kind of piercing thing or whatever to kill them efficiently. It could have just been over. Luckily, all right, we just get to kill these guys or these ladies for 0 damage. Because they have 6 health, and the middle attack is blocked. Now we get to find out if the vampire stamp prevents these. Oh my god, it does. Look, tombstones no longer heal. So I would say that is, I don't know what to call it. Restoring 2 health whenever you defeat an enemy is something that you already get to do as Muldorf, because you can always pop a tombstone for 2 health. So if you get rid of the ability to pop a tombstone for 2 health, and you get instant healing when you kill an enemy, that's just worse. Like, I guess the thing that you could argue is that, well, if you heal automatically, you can still spend the tombstone to summon minions, and maybe that's what I should be doing, is, like, taking some of those cards that I keep ignoring, that are like, whenever a minion dies, whenever you summon a minion, maybe I should be using that stuff more. Well, since that's the case, I guess I should just summon this minion. And then we'll kill you. Always kill these town guards as soon as you can, especially if there are royal guards in the same dungeon, because you can get into a heap of trouble. Like, just lose the run due to bad luck if you are not careful. Okay, yeah, we'll kill a peasant. This actually heals me now. Because I'm going to take 1 damage, then 0 damage, and then vampirically, I will heal for 2 after she dies, so I gained net health from killing her. And now I get to get this bone shard dagger, so I guess what I'm going to do is... Oh, I should have bought pickle juice. I missed this was here. That was a bit of a silly mistake on my part. Yeah, let's get this. Use it. And then let's summon a skeleton. And then use it again. And now let's kill a peasant. So I'm going to heal from 7 to 8 doing this. And I'll get a recharge on my pickle juice. And so now I think I should probably try killing this town guard. Let's get Wagu's hand. No, let's actually get one of these, because these guys, this increases its attack by 1 at the time that you acquire it for each minion. So it's a 6 attack now that I've got 2 minions here, and I'm probably never going to have more than 6. So that's pretty good. So let's take a look at what's going on here. If I hit for 6, it's 8. And thanks to the chill stamp, I'm good. If I didn't have the chill stamp, different story. But as it is, she's chilled now. So I don't take this lethal damage. I kill her and I heal for 2. 4 because I have pickle juice. So now we do it again. My adjudicator thing kicked in, so now actually I wouldn't even need the chill stamp to not take any damage. So I guess I could have tried fighting other stuff and wait a minute, I don't actually want to use that. I want to... Oh no, wait, these don't do anything anymore. That's the other thing with the vampiric stamp, isn't it? It just makes you have this like weird busy work of clicking through these tombstones if you're not summoning minions with them. Interesting. Okay. Should I use the last tick of the weapon? Sure. Not going to worry too much about bonus gems. I think I've already got enough gems to last myself a long time. Let's get that druid down here. And think. Druids have a lot of health, but they don't do very much damage, so it's actually not as threatening as it looks. Let's actually make my skeletons take the damage, because I believe that when I discard a tombstone, the skeletons still get the healing. So you actually get more value now that you have the vampiric stamp of having your minions take damage. So let's take a look. I'm not going to heal, but the skeletons will heal. Yes, they do. So you want your skeletons to take the hits. Okay. Well, something's got to give now. Do I want a garbage golem? I mean, yeah, probably. I could just buy this weapon and use it to kill a druid. All right, we'll just buy this weapon. Wait, I don't even need the... I messed up. I don't need this weapon to kill this druid. Because I can have one skeleton take a hit. I can have another skeleton take a hit. So you can see here, by the way, that having bonus health on the minions can be quite useful, because if I did have the bonus health on them, I could have them take more hits for me, and that seems to be their primary value for me at this time. Okay. Well, let's buy this. Let's increase their maximum health by 3. And I still have just no room. We'll just take this gold, I suppose. Okay. I need to get rid of one thing. I guess we'll get rid of this health potion. It seems a bit superfluous because I got this pickle juice. Okay. So you're going to take a hit. And then you're going to take a hit. And then I still heal for 4 every time I kill anything. 2 from my vampiric stamp and 2 from the recurring pickle juice, which I should have used. Oh, I just wasted the restoration of the thing. Well, whatever. Okay. Well, we're pretty comfortable here. At this point, we just have to pitch things to get the enemies to show up. I take 0 net damage for this because I take 2 and then heal for 2 when she dies. I am dealing 3 damage because of my adjudicator stamp, and we'll heal up my skeletons with the tombstone. It's nice, though, having the vampiric stamp, not having to feel bad about popping a tombstone when you're at full health. So there's that, I guess. Now we'll let you take 2. We'll let you take 2. And I'll take 2. I'm a very egalitarian necromantic overlord. And we'll just pop this tombstone. I don't even need this pickle juice here. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need a tranquilizer to get through these challenges. I don't think I'm going to need anything. So her, I just don't even need my skeletons because I heal for 2 when she dies. And I only need to kill her in 2 hits. And then that means I have a tombstone I can pop to heal my skellies. Are there any tough enemies left in here? This is all kind of tier 1 stuff. Town guards are tier 1.5, I would say, because they do 4 damage to you if you fight them bare naked. And they have a very, potentially devastating effect with the weapon blocking. Okay, well, yeah. Nothing really matters anymore. So there is one tough lady here. I will hit her. Take 5 and kill her. Heal for 2. So I can't do that again. Oh, I actually can because I have pickle juice, so I can totally do that again if there's another one of them in there. Alright, but there is not. There's just these town guards. So the town guards are the little ones that prevent weapon usage. The royal guards are the big ones who have taunt in their row. If it were global taunt, that would be very bad. Okay, so cruising along here. Singing a song. Lots of inherent character power with the stamps I've been getting. I still am holding on to the dream of buffing my minions, but I might have to give up on that. Yeah. Okay, so this is an interesting one. You deal damage to an enemy equal to your missing health, so it works really well if you can increase your maximum health, like perhaps with the stout stamp. The other stuff we have seen to death. I don't want it, so we'll take the bell. Don't get a thing. What? This actually does increase the maximum health. Let's take a quick look here. So this is not very likely because you use minions. This is interesting because I do have a lot of weapons. So it's a possibility, but it's pretty minor effect. And then this is also kind of minor because a lot of the time you're not going to be at full health. So I could just take this to increase max health by 2. The gems are completely useless, though. Fine, we'll increase max health by 2. Probably not the correct thing. Okay, so we got Elmer, who is, I think, one of the easier bosses. He just has a bunch of health. That's like his thing. He has way more health than anyone else. But he does take double damage while stunned. Granted, it's hard to stun things except by parrying, and I don't have any good armor, so he's not going to be stunned very often. But he does take 5 damage whenever you kill another tree, and that includes when he's still in the deck. Now, these trees have a lot of health, but it's not really 18, because they have a drawback that when they lose all their armor, they die. So you really only have to deal either 12 damage or 6. You're only going to deal more than that if some of your damage is piercing and some of it isn't, which would be very strange. So it's 6 if you can do piercing damage, 12 otherwise. So the strategy here is very simple. Kill as many trees as possible, then kill this guy with my big weapons. Now, what's in the shop? Destroy all your minions and destroy that You know what? I'm going to get this. I've, like, never played with this before, but clearly the way this is going is I have to do this weird stuff of, like, getting a bunch of minions and using them and not actually going for my preferred playstyle of buffing them up a whole lot. There's this again. I could do this to kill the trees. We'll try it. I'm just experimenting here. This is a decent weapon for getting more minions, which feeds into the other stuff. Okay, we'll get that. And then this, it's weird. It's not reusable. Things have to be all lined up. We're not going to go crazy with that. And what's this? Right, this is the one that gives me blocking, which would help against the boss. Fine. We're just going to go full board here. Experimentation. So what do we get rid of? Well, these things, I think, are not very good. This is just such a weak blocking thing. I'm not going to get it. It's like a preemptive 3 heal. I like the healing, or the increase of the maximum health in the minions. That seems fine. I might not need 2 of these garbage golems. And what else is there? The skeleton party, I like to do that. Yeah. Tranquilizer, I still like to have that as insurance. Yeah, this is the tough one. This is sort of mediocre, just 4 attack, 2 uses, and then I get the Royal Tombstone, which I still have to pay 3 health for. I could get rid of one of these Bone Shard daggers. It's pretty marginal as far as weapons go. Healing Potion's interesting. It's a pretty crappy thing. You do need to heal sometimes, and if you don't have your pickle juice, well, I heal whenever I kill an enemy. Alright, we'll get rid of the Healing Potion. It's definitely the lowest impact thing there is. I might rue that decision. We'll see. Okay, so I just did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So this run is now going to get very weird very fast. Okay, so what do we got going on here? These guys are pretty tough. They're the ones that poison you blitz-like. So if I were to fight this guy bare naked, it would be... I would take the full 3 damage for the poison. And then another 3, so I would take 6. But then I would heal for 2. So it'd be 4 net damage. It's interesting. 4 net damage. I think that's worth doing. Yeah, we'll just do that. Sadly, you get no chill value from those, which is part of what makes them so difficult. And then do I want to get a skeleton from this? Yes, let's do that. So my thinking here is that now I can have the skeleton get poisoned. But then, oh my god, whoops, I forgot that I was going to die to their attack. Am I just dead? No, I almost lost my life here. Clearly getting the skeleton was a huge mistake. I thought I could take the hit, but I forgot that I was at 3 health. Oops! So that was terrible judgment. Crap. Okay. So if I get a skeleton now, it's the exact same problem. Unless I Soul Link. Soul Link seems like it'd be better to use against a bigger enemy than just one of these guys. I could get this shovel. Okay, let's get the shovel. So we'll take our 2 damage because we get poisoned. But then we heal automatically from the vampiric stamp, so the poison goes away. Okay, so now do I want to get a skeleton? I wish I had my piercing dagger. I only have 1 of those. I don't have that though. These guys don't actually hit all that hard. It's just 2, 3, 2, 3, so they're not like that hard to kill. But let's not get too crazy. Let's go ahead and devour a tombstone to increase my maximum health by 4. And then also just get more stuff to come out. So this can actually be interesting. Destroy all your minions, and that minion almost eliminated. So if I can get 2 minions and this as my remaining 3 spots, then I'll kill both these trees. I think that's worth going for. I only take 1 net damage from killing this guy. No chill value, sadly. But I take 3 and heal for 2. So the hope is I can now summon 2 skeletons and get that thing without having another enemy come on the board. Let's give it a shot. So I do that. Ah, there's another enemy on the board. Great. Alright, that's fine though. It's fine. I'm going to do this. And then I am going to have the skeleton take the 3 damage. And then kill the guy. Ha! I'm a genius! Okay. So, oh, I could do it because it's a tombstone. But what if I actually let this treant come on the board? I could. Then I could kill all 3 of them by getting rid of all these skeletons with this soul survivor thing. Yes. Okay, so the question is, how do I get my 3rd gold? What am I willing to sacrifice? This may be good to get extra health. This could be good in as like a last resort thing. I still want to try this, but you know what? If I kill all these trees, there's just not going to be that many enemies on the board. I'm going to actually get rid of this thing. And then I'm going to summon a skeleton. Oh, this is actually annoying because of this guy coming on. Crap. This is very irritating. Because... Oh, wait. Yeah, because if I use this now, I only actually kill 2 of the trees. If I make a skeleton, this guy drops on, and it's possible he's going to be one of the things that dies, which I don't want. I will be at 1 health after summoning that new minion. And then I will not be able to fight this guy. Although I could have the skeleton get poisoned and do 2 damage. And then he'd be at 4 damage, and I'd have to use my last weapon tick to kill him, which is annoying. I could buy the Soul Link and just swap health with him. It's a bit of a waste of a Soul Link, honestly. Fine, we'll do that. I will do this. Oh yeah, I've got extra skeletons to take the hits, of course. I can now have my fresh skeleton take 3 damage. Ha. Great, so I am now like an evil skeleton taskmaster. I let them all get damage to hell. And then I'm going to blow them all up to kill some trees. Thanks guys, you're super helpful. See you next time. Okay. Oh, and I've even got 6 health for killing those trees. Actually, that is kind of nifty with the vampiric stamp, because now I can get some tombstones from that health I got, which I wouldn't have been able to do. Okay. Well, there's the guy. I want to save him for later. What are your stuffs? 3, 3, 4. Okay, so I could like just hit him, and run. Then he'd heal up the damage that I dealt. That seems very stupid. Okay, so we're not going to do that. This thing deals 11 damage. That's pretty cool. And that's a nice combo with this. I could blood money my way down to 1 or 2 health and then do a bunch of damage with this bell. And I could try to increase my maximum health by killing things with the Reaper's Razor. Okay. Yes, all that looks fine. So, let's see. I can't heal right now because I don't heal for pitching tiles. I don't heal for pitching tombstones. I need to heal with the Soul Link. Let's, get the Hardy Bones to make these guys a bit beefier. And what? Do I pick up this blood money? No, because I really want to pick up this Reaper's Razor. I need to use up the Booba's Shovel. I need to use up the Soul Link. Let's use up the Soul Link. Okay, let's get the money here. Okay, so I'm looking for something big to kill with the Soul Link. And I guess I need to pitch these tombstones to heal that skeleton up. There's Pickle Juice. which is good. I don't have the room for it, though. Maybe I shouldn't have picked up the Soul Link. I don't know. Alright, well, we'll just make this guy come along. So yeah, this is very strong, because I can just have the skeleton take the hit. That could be a mistake, though, because the skeleton heals for 1 whenever I pop a tombstone. I heal for 2, so I could just take the hit. But, wait a minute, what would be the point? This way I actually heal for 2 after killing it, as opposed to taking 1 net damage after killing it. Right. I think that makes more sense. Okay, great. So, still just seeing these little chumps. They do 2 net damage to my skeleton, and they heal me for 2. So now I'm at nice full health. This is a very good pickup. It's the piercing. I can kill the trees with it if the trees would, like, show up. I'm out of space in my inventory. Crap. You know what I'm going to do? This is lame. I'm just going to whack this guy with a friggin' shovel. Just take 8 damage. And then I guess I should hit him again. You make use of my chill snap. Oh, no, he would have stayed frozen. I didn't need to do that. And now I'm going to flee, because I don't want to do this right here. That seems bad to do. So you can heal up, fine. I really need to kill some damn trees. This actually also kills the trees very well, but this is better at killing the boss, because it could be a lot of damage if I combo it with blood money. Okay. Am I still on this plan of killing things with this Dingus and max health? No, we'll just buy this dagger. And I guess I'm going to pitch this garbage golem. It seems like I'm never going to use this. Okay, so now I can actually one-shot a tree. Oh, no I don't. Ugh, that's annoying. I forgot this thing doesn't actually kill a tree, even with my Judicator and my Warmonger stamps. So do I just use 2 ticks of it to... Yeah, I'll use 2 ticks of it to kill the tree. It's fine. I don't even know if there's another tree in there anyways. There might not be. There is. Okay. Well, what that means is I'm going to have to do some kind of a combo with another weapon, which is unfortunate because I don't have any room without getting rid of a minion. I could just give up on Soul Link. Soul Link would be nice to combo with this blood money, though. I could, like, blood money my way down to 2. Soul Link to heal. Oh, but the problem is I don't have room. I'd like to blood money to 2, use the bell against the boss twice to deal a bunch of damage to him, and then heal with Soul Link, which would require getting rid of one of these skeletons. Fine, I'll just commit to that. This could be a mistake, potentially, but let's just do it. So we're going to... How am I actually killing this tree, is the question. I should have bought a weapon before buying the Reaper's Razor. Oh, God, I keep screwing this up. Okay, so we're going to just do this. And that. And then... Am I just going to kill this the old-fashioned way? No, that was dumb to use the dagger, then. If I'm going to kill it the old-fashioned way, I just wasted damage against its health. There's no way for me to do damage that's piercing. I think I got rid of everything that does piercing damage except for this bell, which would obviously be a waste. Okay, I screwed this up. Alright, well, let's just whack off its armor. And get low on health. Okay, this might be completely idiotic. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So, I need to get rid of that tombstone. I need another enemy to come in here. Okay. So we're gonna do blood money all the way down. I should probably try to use this. Oh, but my minions have to be perishing. Oh, I screwed this up completely. Oh, God. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that. And then I will Soul Link. Although it doesn't actually matter because I can't do piercing damage to it, so that just healed me for a smidge. This is a disaster crap show. Fine. So we're gonna do this. And just pop it. No, I'll let the skeleton take that 2 damage because I should probably start worrying about my health a little bit. And then I'll kill it with Wagu's hand. Like, actually just killed it. I did all the damage to it, even though that was completely pointless. We'll get this garbage golem, sure. I could drink some pickle juice first. No, I need to get down and then drink the pickle juice. So I can use this bell. Okay, so let's get down to 2. And then buy this bell. And then I'm gonna just whack this guy for 24 damage. And then I need to kill this thing. Right now, it would kill me with its poison. I'm just gonna drink the pickle juice up, I think. So let the skeleton take the poison damage. And then, should I use a weapon tick to kill it or take 3 damage? Yeah, I'll avoid 3 damage. I should worry a little bit more about my health, I think. So now there's no more enemies left to kill, so I'm going to eat up all the pickle juice. We'll eat this tombstone to heal my skeleton to make it not be poisoned. Should I pay 3 health to get a royal skeleton? Sure. And we'll get a garbage golem while we're at it. Okay. So now we've got this boss. Let's see what happens. So I need to use up the last tick of my Wagu's hand, clearly. Who's gonna take 8 damage? I guess I'm taking 8 damage. We'll do it like that. We'll have the minions taking all the rest of the damage. So now he's all chilled. My hardest hitting thing is myself or these advanced minions. It's all the same, so we'll just have me hit him. Okay. Now the 3 damage. Let's let the skeleton take that because he drops down to 1. And then another 3 damage, which I can't take anymore, so let's have that guy take it. And now I think I'm going to flee. Because if I hit him, then the next thing is going to be this 8. Well, I could just hit him and let the skeleton die to the 8 damage. But this is a good time to flee because he heals, doesn't hurt me, doesn't kill me. You can put up a minion, by the way, to block when you're fleeing. And we can just pick up a weapon, right? And I can also pop this to heal my guys. Remember, it's not a friendly gem. It's not a friendly tile, so you can just use it willy-nilly. I could use a tranquilizer twice. But I think the weapons actually do more. Although I can't take any more hits. Right, right, because if I use a weapon, I have to be the one taking the hit. So there's no way, unless he's chilled. But he can't be chilled because I can take any more damage. So yes, I screwed this up horribly. Let's do the tranquilizer. So we have to block this 8 damage. Hit him for 3. Now we got 3 damage coming in. We'll block that, hit him for 3. God, this was very poor play, folks. Very poor. Just the poorest. I should have had the swamp golem taking damage in the first round of this fight so that it would heal when I discarded tiles. Hilarious. Do I flee now? There's no point. So he actually heals for 1 net damage with that regeneration. I'm going to tranquilize that 8 damage. Alright, there's no one left who can take 3 damage. So we gotta throw somebody away or use my last tranquilizer hit. And then he dies. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. If nothing else, that shows how the game can sometimes be challenging to play. Finally! So I love this. When you block with it, your minion's attack goes up by 1. It's chainmail, basically. 2/2/2, like chainmail, but with this effect. And it increases your minion's attack by 2 after you use it up completely. And you don't have to parry, you just have to block. So that's perfect. I'll take as many of those as the game gives me. Definitely stout. Increasing maximum health is awesome. Privilege is actually really cool for Muldorf because you can buy a powerful thing that gives you a minion and then start to buff your minion. My deck's not geared to that. I'd rather just have 6 bonus health and get my gold the old-fashioned way. Okay, so this is actually nice because if you do take a stamp like the privilege stamp, you can use this to get skeletons with it and then start using them up. I don't think I want any more pickle juice. I think 1's fine. I will take another one of these just to be able to get through shields. This thing is a little bit interesting. With my high maximum health now, this can actually be a very powerful weapon. I'm actually going to do a 1-to-1 trade. I'm going to get rid of one of these bone shard daggers and take one of these. The thing about this is it's not locked in. The bone shard dagger locks in a certain damage amount bonus depending on how many minions you have when you pick it up. This fluctuates as your health fluctuates, but I'm going to be missing more health than I will be having minions. So now, do I want another one of these bells? Now my max health has increased. The value of the bell has increased as well. I don't like this. This thing's stupid. We're just going to get rid of that. And we're going to get another bell. It's good for killing bosses. Remember, you always have to be asking yourself, how am I going to kill bosses? This, I think, it's not actually the right thing. If you had like a much more minion buffing strategy oriented sort of deck, being able to get minions like this would be fine. But I have tons of health. I'm a naturally good fighter now. And so just buying minions the old-fashioned way by paying tombstones is fine. Okay. So, we just killed a boss. Thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Take care.